Hey team, thanks for watching this little video. Basically this video is about my buyer has a PYT certificate, now what? So remember the certificate that we sent out to you guys showing that your client was fully approved. We've removed all the financing contingencies, so we basically made them like a cash buyer. Well, that certificate that we sent out looked very similar to this. And this certificate is our loan commitment, our certificate of assurance that we're going to be able to perform. What I want you to pay particular attention to is this certificate number here, because it's very important that we use this number when presenting a contract, because the only thing that we ask you that is unfamiliar to your normal scope of writing an offer for your buyer is having them complete this document called a contract addendum language for PYT program. And this particular document that we have, which I'm going to blow up, that is found on the flash drive that I gave you, has a section right here for you to put in their PYT number. And why this is important is when you present this to the seller, what's going to happen is the seller's going to go to protect your transaction, they're going to go to verify certificate, and they're going to type in that certificate number that you've given them. Click submit, and it's going to validate that this approval is valid, that it's stronger. The seller can now have the listing agent look at other offers and say, hey, how far along down the process are you? Have you actually got disclosures? Have you ordered verifications? These guys are ready to rock and roll. Why would we take another offer that isn't ready to rock and roll? We've made your buyer pretty much like cash. Now remember, that's great if we've had a chance to work with your buyer for no more than 15 calendar days. But let's say you met someone this weekend and today is Tuesday, and they call you up and they want to go out with you this weekend and hopefully write this weekend with you. That's okay too. You're still going to get a PYT certificate number because we're going to meet your client, we're going to do the loan application, we're going to collect the documents, we're going to get it into the Protect Your Transaction program and issue a certificate number. The only difference is you're going to have a certificate number that says it's in process when the seller types it. You're just not going to get this pretty document that we created right there. But when the seller calls us, and it's my hope when you're presenting the offer, you're going to tell us to whom you're presenting the offer that afternoon. We're going to call the listing agent for you. We're going to get them excited. We'll talk to the seller, tell them what we're doing and why they should accept the offer. And chances are we'll actually be able to perform prior to the property inspection being done. So again, our goal is to make sure that there are no financing contingencies whatsoever, and what we ask you to do in your contract, which would go into page 7, section 8 here, your contract addendum, we would give you this number, and then we would tell you how much of the $10,000 benefit if the property is over $100,000 in value, or how much of the $5,000 benefit if it's under $100,000 property value that the buyer is willing to assign should we fail to perform in the process. So that's pretty much it, team. I appreciate you watching this. Again, the only things that we're going to ask of you that are different in your normal scope of doing business is to add this contract addendum that you see before you, inputting the certificate number that's been issued, 2 types of certificate number, in process or fully approved, and the assignment of liquidated damages of the benefit of up to $10,000. So that's it. Any more questions, give me a call. Hopefully you're enjoying all the content on the flash drive that I've created for you. Reach out to me at 602-361-0707. And remember, we're never too busy to call your buyers and sellers and get them excited about working with you and working with the Protect Your Transaction program. Thanks so much. Have an amazing day.